Alright, does everything work? Alright, good. Alright. Oh, true. Wait, wrong. Oops. True. There we are. Howdy. Oh boy. Howdy, King. Howdy. As you can hear, I am absolutely fighting my absolute best I can to keep the ball rolling. So we're gonna see if I'm like MJ and I can actually work through this flu shit, but if not, whatever happens, happens. Alright. We got 2 VODs today. And we're gonna go in order. I like to go in order of submission. And so normally it would have been you, but someone decided to switch up the VOD at the last minute. So someone's going second, someone's going first. Alright. I assume this individual. You don't care? You better not. Because that was my ruling. I don't know, I guess I said that like I was taunting you. That was not the intention at all. Yeah, but we're going to start with our boy Idris Albi, otherwise known as oh my lord, I'm not gonna pronounce that correctly, especially with the streamer mode enabled. Our resident European. Allow me to do my due diligence. I also want to send the president that I'm still going to record the VOD and just coach regardless. I don't need input. I'm going to try to be a good, effective teacher, so I don't even need them here. All right, let's see. First of all, tracker. Level 79? That's not a whole lot of playtime. Alex? Not a whole lot of playtime. Wait a minute. Matches. You got the me problem where it's like I play too much and what? What the fuck? Why'd you bring me this VOD? What the fuck? No, don't bring me this, dickhead. What the fuck's happening over here? Where are these guys? What the fuck? That's a little jarring. The hell? What the fuck? Bro, first thing I'm gonna say is you're clearly a duelist. Well, you play fucking everything under the sun, which is kind of insane to me, by the way. You play every agent, sure, whatever, it happens. What are you, gold 1, gold 2, gold 2. That real quick. Play every agent under the sun, which I don't agree with, but like, I'm not gonna hold it to you, because you can just play the same way. But historically, You look like a duelist player, man. Yeah, not even historically. This can act. You look like a duelist player. Gecko, you can kind of say is an initiator, but like the most like self-sufficient initiator on the planet. Very easy too. Agent, I do recommend newer players play. They're trying to learn that role. Yeah, look at this. You play everything under the sun. I would pick a role that you really like or a set of agents. It's just faster, but if not, don't worry about it. Again, like the way you play the game honestly doesn't change in ranked, at least at the lower levels. You play kind of, in order to like climb and get better, you kind of play the same way. There are some changes that you would do to your play style, but like the utility usage is honestly not that hard to grasp. Let's see, total hours 257. Yeah, pretty low on hours. Normally it's just get it up. These stats look kind of crazy though, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you, man. When you watch this back, just know that you going from like relatively these are sets that you don't play. These are sets where you play and these are pretty healthy, and this is completely not healthy. And this is this act. I mean, this act is currently about to end. I get it. Holy moly, you play a lot. Holy yowzas. This is an EU too. Total agents. I kind of want to look at all acts. I feel like you're a duelist player. What is Omen doing here? You brought me an Omen bot. That's so bizarre. Any maps we kind of struggle with? We'll say this act. Yeah, we struggle with Split, huh? Okay. Split, Pearl, Lotus. Lotus is kind of flip-floppy, Pearl kind of the same way. But if you struggle on Split, it means you're just trying to hit sites and it's not going to work. Or if you try to hit sites, you're trying to hit B and that does not work. You gotta have some level of nuance when you tackle map like Split. Because how you play the map changes from not only your team comp, enemy team comp, but also like what you actually value in that map. As like a little bit of a precursor in case Split comes up. You either really care about mid or you really care about A ramps, and there's not really an in between here. Your philosophy is one of the two. And it does kind of depend on the actual like game as well. So some teams really love mid, some teams really hate mid, some teams love A ramps, others don't. B main you get for free. And A main is kind of a joke, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sunset's coming back? Oh yay. Yay. Alright. Oh, so you were gold 1. I'm just gonna give you the gold 2 treatment. Is this the same player? I just got Englished for a second. That must be me. Okay. But this type of game is not. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. This is why you don't give me the match. You give me the what the okay. Yeah, gold 1. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna recheck everything. What the dude? Yeah, okay, this makes more sense. This is just an Omen player. This makes total sense. Okay, you're a controller sentinel, makes sense. Holy fuck. My ass should go to bed, huh? Wow, okay. The weird sky click, but whatever, sure. All good. Hey, we learned. Holy moly. Okay. Wow. Good start. Okay, well, let's see. Cause he was saying that there was he doesn't play enough, and I'm like, no, you play too much. What are you talking about? What? This makes way more sense. 5, 0, 5, 1, 5. Okay, these like 8 and 9. It's either you don't play or you play too much, personally. I feel like you should have more sets where you're like you're playing more like 2-3 times a day, and then you like lower these numbers. That's like more beneficial unless you're super low hours. What? What the fuck? Wait a minute. What? What? No, hold on a minute. You console? What the hell? This is just not loading, huh? There you go. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? All right. About 400 hours. Still low hours. I consider 500's the point where, like, okay, we need to get our shit together. Damn, you're worse than the other guy. What the fuck? God damn. But we have a basis because this is significantly worse. Holy shit. Wow, okay. Okay. How are we doing? I'm sick as a dog. I literally just tracker reviewed the wrong fucking guy. I'm losing it, man. Oh, dude. Yo, thank you for the 41 months, Salad. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. I'm not watching EG. You know, I got 2 VODs I gotta hit, and then I'm gonna literally go to bed. I'm forcing myself into this. Alright, but like, damn, you do play a lot. I actually think you should play less. It's these sessions are the ones that kill you. I'd say it all the fucking time. If you're playing 10, 15, 12 matches a day, you're not getting those. None of like the first maybe 5 of those games are high quality games, and by like number 7, your brain's mush. You're not doing anything. You're not actively participating in the game. You're going through the motions. You're dying. You're getting mad. And you're gonna keep doing it. Like, I could take another day off, but I'm already here. You know. You know, fucking I'm here. We ballin'. Yeah, but I would say just average more games out. A lot better. Especially if you have the time to play this many. It's like, just taper yourself so you don't burn out as quickly. Alright, now that I know that I'm watching the right fucking guy, let's get it. Wow, holy, we're so lucky that Igris Albai isn't playing fucking Reyna, because that dude will drop 40 on your head. It's also possible to leave work once I'm already there. Yeah, true. I went to work today, though, like an idiot. I actually went to work this entire week like a dumbass. I should have taken, like, at least a day off. Maybe yesterday. Yesterday was the fucking worst. Wednesday was really bad, but yesterday, like, Thursday was, like, the tits. Just kind of zooming through. Okay, passive A play into tree. Yeah, more pressing matters. I don't even have the fucking... Did someone just fucking drop a... Dude, this neighborhood fucking rules. I think that was somebody emptying a cooler full of just ice cubes into the street. Gnarly. Alright, anyway. So, we'll talk quick utility. This is a very utility thing. You don't actually want to do this smoke early because think of the time that it's going. What's up, Angelic? I'm sicker than a dog, but hey, my voice is back at least. Oh yeah, I had to work yesterday and I actually literally sounded like this. This was my voice when I was talking yesterday. I sounded more robotic. This is me trying to force it a bit. But essentially, this was as much volume as my voice gave. And it was fucking miserable since I had to work both jobs that day. I was just like, yep, I'm so good, dude. I'm getting awful. Anyway, now that I've actually recovered, I sound better. Essentially what you want to do here, and this is a controller thing, is like you want to help like take space and be a part of the action, especially on Lotus. Lotus is one of those maps where it's like you're fighting for something, either here or here. It's typically fine. Some people fight from B, but that's just like whatever. And so you never want to like pre-smoke this because it takes longer for them to go. Instead, it's like it's more immediately impactful if you smoke around here. What the actual smoke you throw can be different each time. Right here is fine. Right here is fine. The rubble smoke, if they're fast here, totally good as well. There's also like this smoke that allows a lot of off angles to be born, and it's kind of annoying for the enemy team to do, but that's pretty high level. Don't worry about that. I was just worried that you're used to rushes. Okay. I personally would have opened this door. Yeah. If your boy is isolated in a fight like this, opening the door, you don't even have to fight. Are you fucking kidding? What the fuck? Some bitch just threw a bunch of... Do you guys know those, like, little, fire poppers? Or those little poppers you get for, like, to accompany fireworks? Just something fun that the kids could play with. They just threw a shit ton of them on my street. Just an absolute metric ton of them. Oh my god. I'm hearing, yeah, cool. It's nice and distracting for me, which is great. Specifically that holy. Why would you hope it's a raccoon? Stop it. I didn't even give that guy a chance. That looked like a pretty normal message. Wait. Oh well. Fuck him. I don't care. I don't care. Get out of my stream. Yeah, I'm super down to open this, by the way. What's up, Void? I'm down to open this door and fight. Especially if the team's willing to fight. Like, you putting this... No, I'm still pretty sick. But, I mean, I have voice now, which is great. The second you open this door, like, their attention is torn between this and this. And so it makes this guy's fights easier, and it makes any potential fights you have easier. It just means a lot of, it just makes it a lot, like... It's easier for you to commit to the fights, because then, like... And it also, like, would have helped these guys. Because if their attention is here, these guys get better fights. And I know a lot of people don't want to do this door because they're afraid of taking these fights, and it's really scary to take this fight. But at some point you just go, nah, I'm gonna open the door, I'm gonna be a Chad, and then you do your work.
They go B.
Last player standing.
Funny story, they might actually you might actually no. Okay, so if you're gonna do this, 1v1. What? Oh yeah, died to the thing. Nice. Okay, so I didn't even notice it was a 1v1. I'm definitely sick today. Holy moly. So if you're gonna pick this up, there's a very small thing, but a very cool thing you can do. You throw your weapon away to pick it up so the Reyna doesn't hear you walk up. The idea behind this is, like, if you pick it up right here, your gun drops and you're within, like, the sound range that the Reyna could hear. But if you throw your, like, classic this way, odds are Reyna doesn't hear that and you get to keep walking. Because the Reyna is seen literally 2 people A, 2 people B. The Reyna should think that you're towards C, right? Because at this point, like, the Reyna actually has no idea where you are. Because of the fact that, like, you didn't do anything. So, like, if you don't make that noise, like, but the second you make the noise, it's just kind of it's kind of hard.
She's the last one, bro.
I'm down for it. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Hello? 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 Physically can't be here. 1v1. Last one's main, smoked him off. Parkour. Yeah, what? And after that, I'm not too mad. Your crosshair actually went where the person was supposed to peek out of. They peeked out. You missed your shot. You missed the second. They tagged you in the head. It was more pressing that you were kind of lost in the fight. Let's see. I'm not really worried about pre-rounds. It's gold. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, keep taking this fight. Wow, you guys killed 2. You guys shouldn't have killed 2. Killed 3. I mean, I'm down. That's a round. You even win the round. Yeah, I saw that you posted a random VOD, you absolute degenerate. Yeah, fight with this guy. Yeah. Blind. Come out. Yeah, we're here. Go with this guy. Yeah, give that guy space to room. Mojo's advice, you're going back to initiator. Hey, and that's secondary coach. He says yay, you say yay. Now, you want to give this guy space to move. Whenever you're attempting to take fights, you have kind of two options with Omen. Because you have TPs, you can be pretty weird. I personally think you can TP top Rebel to continue the fight with a Ray. This is a Jet. Or you just come out where the Sage is and you have more ability to move. Yeah, and you choose the second option. I'm happy. I'm done. You recognize. Leave. Go. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you go upstairs to eat crepes? What's going on here? Yeah, let's go.
One enemy remaining.
Main.
Spike down. C.
I'll say right now that there's a lack of not agency. Urgency. That's it. But there's a lack of urgency in any of the things we do. Like, it's pretty lackadaisical comparatively to, you know, what you would see at like a higher level. Which is, you know, totally fine. Down for there to be some downtime and for you not to be as fast as a, you know, immortal player. That makes sense. I feel like there's a lot of actions that are not being noticed. And then we're not acting upon them very quickly.
Waiting for next act.
Oh, okay.
Shots and shadows traveling.
I'm actually down.
Bring them down.
Cover going out.
I'm not down for that one though. Think of where the fights are for them. It wasn't like they called this smoke either. And you knew where people were. Like, you know there's some people from B. Because you know this is true. I think you heard 2 shots. I'm not sure that I wouldn't fault you for thinking there's one person. But if they needed a smoke here, from their position, it's more likely that they would actually not prefer that smoke. The reason being is because they haven't seen anything. And if it's just a contact play, that smoke kind of helps them more than it hurts. Because you're like denying your own ability to like take this deeper fight. This smoke to stall was not that bad. I'm down. Yes. Okay, real threat. Somebody died on A. There's a real threat link. I would need you to look that way immediately after this reload. Yep, there it is. This might be an awareness tick. And so now we have to determine whether or not it's the ability to read the timing of the game. If we don't have that down, or if we're not looking at our minimap enough. That'll be a couple things we'll keep in mind. But I saw that threat from a mile away. I'm down, run up and fight. Go, go, go. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Come on, man. Kill this guy. What is this? You have a phantom. What is this baby like trying to one-tap them nonsense? No. Go swing this guy and kill him. Ugh! Jump spot? No. I'm down for you to play like this, like, position and try to kill them as they're coming through the door. I'm totally cool with that. We'll see if that's actually your intention here. Yeah. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Smoke the front. Force them to come tree. You're gonna kill them if they come through tree. Yup. You ready for the close swing? I'm down.
Spike down A.
Nah, there's no follow-up. No. Think about what happens. There's a cause and effect for all utility, and they have to, like, have some level of... They have to have a purpose, so you're either countering utility or you're using your utility to help your team. And right now, there's no utility active, and your team is not ready. So don't throw it. Even if they're here. Nope. Now think of the follow through, where they're going to be. They're going to be rubble, yeah? Unless they're idiots and they're out here, or they're not blind and they're in this corner. All of which kind of suck for you. Yep. Hey, you still sat him. We take those. Yo, I'm down to go out and fight this guy. I wouldn't have known that he was like breakable, but hey, I like the drive. Cool. I'm down. Double smokes makes sense. They look like they were speeding up. I'm down for the blind as well. Now, if you're cool, you open this door and you fight. Yeah, open this door and fight. Come on. People are afraid to do this, but it's a really good play. What? What? No. There's a couple of reasons why I hate this play. One, you have an easier option to get to a position where you can assist your team. That option is just opening the door. Crazy, right? So opening the door immediately gives you impact into these fights. You can set up fights. You can kind of TP away if you need to distract them. Allows your team to get set up for crossfires later down the line, because like the enemy's going to be looking towards you. And also what this door does is it gives Sage time to keep moving. What your TP does is it immediately tells these players like, hey, there's could be a threat here or here, and we want to hide the fact that the Sage is a threat. So us TPing here is actually disadvantaged. Unironically, actually almost helped, because the... Oh, good. Hey, it happens. We'll see. Because you almost called that the chamber was ready, and they just lost the fight. Yeah. And then we did the thing where we kind of... We shot a set, our bullets didn't hit, and we didn't commit to the spray. Or if you're gonna do that, you reset your movement, like you move out of this guy's way. There's like the two ways you make that work. And we don't care about your teammates, they still got you though. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Let's get him. This is you. Yeah, you do the thing. You definitely do the thing. You do the thing where you like spray a couple bullets and then you don't reset. And then you stand still and they just shoot you in the head. So the fix to this, mechanically, is always going to be, one, we learn 2 bullet bursting. Or 2, we commit to the spray if we think it's a good fight. And I'm down for either of these options to start, but we need a start because there's this like little limit where you're kind of shooting 4 bullets, stopping, standing still, and dying, and we're not messing with that. So ideally we pick one and we commit to them. I would learn both if you need a a way to practice both. I got you both in the range, DMs, and then can translate those into your rank games. That I will definitely hit you up. After the fact, your team actually has you. That's insane. Take those. Yep. Makes sense to me. I'm down. I'm actually down for you not to open this and just to rotate. Watch from B. Life's good. I mean, it's a lot of noise towards A. Feel like you just jump up and run. Feel like that's a lot because I actually don't mess with this fight unless the door's already open.
Cover going out.
Yeah, I don't mess with this fight. That's why it's like I prefer the rotate immediately. Like if you hear a lot of noise, because this team doesn't lurk, they're just kind of hitting somewhere. This is very much a fast rotator type game where you just kind of come this way and you either come here or you come here. Personally, I would tell you to go to site, but yeah, by the time you come up to that decision, it's already like way too late. Like it's too slow. Because now I'm actually down with you to come stairs because you're fighting with a teammate. Yeah, you smoke this. Yeah, you cover your boy. Yeah. Kill this guy. We take those. Yeah, we take those. Bang. Easy. Think you're a little slow, but I'm actually down. I'm down for you not to fight this guy here. Yeah, that looks a little spooky. Now, if you had your ult here, that'd been sick. But hey. Hey, how's it going? Hey. A little late. I told people I'd go in order, so yeah, I started your VOD a little earlier. But hey, welcome in. Howdy, howdy. What's up? Fun fact, actually, while I have you. Yeah, started your VOD, you're welcome. Fun fact, I actually thought you were the enemy Omen. Because I didn't actually catch your in-game name. So, I deadass reviewed, like, that dude's tracker, and I'm like, wow, why the are you playing Omen? You literally just dropped, like, 40 as a Reyna. Get off Omen. What is this? Turns out, wrong guy. Plays just as much as you do. You guys actually play a significantly high amount of Valorant. But we're here now. This and we're thankful he locked Omen in this game because you would have been cooked if he got Reyna. I'm down. These guys are contained. You stay here, hold the fight. That dude's dead for sure. I don't know what he's looking at. Life's good. Oh, that's Spike too? Wait, no, you get out. Kinda. Alright, no threat. I'm down for you to swing this. I'm actually down. That's really funny. That dude TP'd, got here. Okay, your breach is kind of trolling. He didn't tell you that he got the spike. So we should assume he's there. Oh well. I'm down for the fight though. I think it's a little crazy, but I'm down for it. Now we lose the round, whatever. All good. Yep, early blind. Early smoke. TP on top. Yep. I don't mess with your smoke placement. Right here is totally fine if you want it to be flush. I don't like this because this is just like a weird in-wall type nonsense behavior that I'm not kind of messing with. I like it either here or here. Totally good. You missed it. I figured, but like, I bring in attention to it. What? Alright, I'm down to clown. I'm down to clown. Let's clown. Let's go. Run them pockets. You're not gonna expect the next 3. Okay. Alright, we're gonna talk about this now. Alright. I already mentioned it in the VOD prior, but I'm gonna show you what's going to change. Because I mentioned it just previously that we're either going to commit to burst strafing or we're going to commit to spraying. And I want you to pick one for a fight. Until you learn the conditions for what allows what type of fight, you're going to just pick one, you're going to stick with it. Any advice for fun games? What do you enjoy doing with your life? That question is really just kind of dependent on the user. Raven's been bit by Oblivion remake. I'm not putting the sleeve on. I'm not putting the shooter sleeve on. I'm not feeling like a shooter today. All right, so essentially what this is going to actually look like is you're going to pick one per fight. And the actual determination of which fight you're going to do is based purely on range of your opponent. And you're going to do it always
My ultimate
until it is ingrained in your head that like oh dude, you're asking for fun games and you listed a bunch of multiplayer games. No duh, you're not having fun. If you're going to play any sort of game, a fun game, look more towards single player, maybe co-op type games, because those are significantly more enjoyable because they don't prey on the fact that your joy from like multiplayer is either winning and then you also get less joy when you lose. All right, but so I'm gonna butcher your name, Kisuri. I'm going to keep butchering it, I'm sorry. But here is your line that I'm going to give it to you. If you're 10 meters or closer, and if you get a feeling for this, life's good. You can commit to the spray, I won't be mad at you. If you are 20 meters away or farther, you have to burst strafe. And then in the middle, you must also burst strafe, but if you tag a body shot, you can commit to a spray. That is going to be your defined set of physical shooting practice, because you don't want to come out here being like, and just like standing still as you let the recoil go up. And then you just kind of stand still, let it reset, and then like the dude just shoots you in the head, which is not what we want. So we're gonna have that be the actual physical part of this that'll help you in the long run, or like the mechanics side of it. You'll try to remember as a two brush. It's fine. You don't have to. If it's hard remembering it, I'm gonna leave it as a note. But a lot of it's just gonna be practice and repetition, so that you can like get used to it. Your team got you though. Life's good. Early blind. I'm down. Man, this is not your job. I would have ran A, but I'm down. You think there's a threat here? I mean, yeah. We keep walking.
Will not kill my allies.
No, don't smoke yourself off. I would keep walking. I would look for this fight. You're a beast. Let's go. I would keep walking. Oh, there's a trip, huh? I don't know. This is probably not gonna get any value. Alright, never mind. They put their chamber on site with an op with the spike alone on A. Cool. Guess he wasn't alone. Yeah, that was pretty lucky. I'm down for the reposition. I'm down.
One enemy remaining.
Got the 4K.
Player standing.
I still think the fighting technique was a little rough, but hey. Almost won the team the round. Almost aced up. Would have been cool. I'll eventually remember to breathe at some point. You're crazy for this play, but I'm down. Yeah, I'm no longer down. Oh, lucky shot. I see that's movement and accuracy. I'm down. Good spray. Holy moly. The mucus is like an absolute not a cacophony, but like an absolute torrential downpour right now. I'm not having a lot of fun with it. Both are here. You don't have to peek into them. You got the numbers, you got the position advantage. Life's good. You chill here. You don't let them cross to your boy. I would say you only want information like near the, yeah, I would probably ult to check now, like C long, but that's it.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, going mount's pretty good. Yeah, good.
One enemy remaining.
It shows that that guy's isolated and now the last dude's over there. Life's chilling. Yeah, we're chilling. We're big chilling. Yeah, alright, cool. Nice. Defense was pretty easy. We saw some gaps of awareness and threats. Maybe we don't look at the minimap enough. We definitely have to approach our fights differently, for sure. But that's all I've seen on attack. We'll move quickly to defense for us. I also don't hold it against us if we don't call. I think communication is an important skill to develop, but it is not the important skill. If you're not calling anything, I'm not gonna hate you. I will be mad though if you are communicating or talking and it's not like useful. I know that you're muted in this call. I'm just clarifying that I'm not gonna deduct points away from you. That I don't hear them because it is muted in the VOD. Okay. Pretty standard. Smokes Omen. Thanks, dude. Yeah, we kill this guy. We kill that guy for sure. Yep. I mean, we just follow this jet. That is the easiest game plan you got on the planet. Where does this jet go? I feel like you don't need a TP up here. If there is a free way to scale, you take the freeway unless you need an immediate move. And you don't need an immediate move because honestly, if they're in the smoke, you're dead if you TP in or take the rope. Might as well not waste the creds. In that situation, just take the rope. You can silently climb up. Oh, they planted for tree. Ew. Gross. Fight with this guy. He's already dead. Big whiff incoming. I'm not gonna. That's fine.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, it's gonna be hard because if you're not holding right here, you're gonna miss this shot like a lot. Is this a hard shot? Maybe it's a hard shot. Ah, no, you got so you did get right clicked. Enjoy. Or that's nice. Good little H for you. Good. I don't even know why the C's there. You got the right click damage for sure. Classic right click just happens. It has a unique spread that can mess you up. And you also are moving, so there's a bit of movement and accuracy. I wouldn't call it a whiff. Definitely lean more towards like the RNG of the bullets, plus you were moving. So there was definitely some innate movement there. Your boys got you though. Sorry, I had something.
Cover going out.
Reloading. Bring them down.
Yup.
Enemy. Bring them down.
No, please. No, please, come on. Okay, you know there's one on the right and there's one on the left.
One enemy
Bet, good. Again, I'm super down for you to just take the rope. Because the TP makes noise anyway. I didn't think the dude crossed and went hell. The second I saw the Jett head, I'm like, oh, they're both hell, huh? All right, we'll take those. I swear that they're just going to stay over here. But hey, chill. Whoop. Whoops. You watch European Valorant. European Omens do this a lot. They TP across to get the fight because like you peek from both ways. Yeah, I got it. Yes. I've seen a couple EU games before in my life. I'm down. Good blind. Yeah, if you're gonna do the TP out, here's how I'm gonna help with your entry pattern. So let's say that you're actually, so you're a support for this set. You smoke. You come over here against this wall so these guys can enter. You blind here. Life's good. Then if you're gonna do the TP, here's your TP. You TP like right in front of these boxes right here. That is not. You kind of get the gist right there. I'll even show it. If this is the point where you wouldn't peek out, you just like hold this TP out. You TP here. Life's good. Used to making aggressive plays. That is not the. There's a difference between an aggressive play and like a far riskier play than you'd like. Cause I'll actually show what a risky play is. Cause I'm down. This looks pretty standard. So like a risky play would be like going into this smoke and like TPing over here. That's really risky, really aggressive, but it might work. I'm curious, will you do it? No, your Sage is no fun. No fun, Sage. I'm stopping you from having fun. You also going into the smoke is an aggressive play. It's an aggressive, risky play that I'm actually down for you. Down numbers, you should look to take an early fight. I'm down. I mean, we take those. Thank you, Sage. Well, you are so dead. All right. Yeah, when you're noticed and they kind of see you with your animation out, it's just the freest kill. Let me see. Let me kind of fix your. Yeah, so like here's the thing. If you ever see like the team is throwing util and there's about to come out, it's never util time. It's always gun time. It's always like we shoot this guy type timing. I know I just made a pistol or whatever that looked like. They got you distracted. The Reyna couldn't kill you. Like, if you TP'd right here where the Reyna's bullets could see you, absolutely. Definitely. Well, it was gun time. We pulled out utility. I'm down. That dude just got owned. Thank you. What in tarnation? What in the yeehaw? I'm down. Flash, open the door. I'm down. No fear. Kill this guy. Holy moly. Kill this guy. Yeah. All good. We tag body. Cluster should be a little bit higher, but it's fine. I'm not gonna harp on it too badly. Boy. Yep, standard TP play. Nah. It's just like aiming a little higher, you kill both of those guys. That's all it was. You're hitting like you're kind of hitting their sternum before you get to their neck. And it's just like a little bit higher and you kill both. And you look clean.
Shadows traveling.
You threw this smoke? You threw this smoke to take this space? That's not a default. That wasn't a fake. That isn't a split. You just threw this smoke to threw this smoke. Okay. Alright. I'm done.
Blinding.
I think it's incorrect, but hey. Maybe you're conditioning something to your opponents. Alright. Thank you, Ping. We love you, Ping.
Spike down A.
Well,
You will not kill my
teammates have us. Report the Omen. For what? Oh, we even report this guy. Hey! What goes around comes around. Telling you, if that dude's not playing Reyna, you might as well not even queue the game. Holy fucking moly. That dude's mega dead. Yep, see ya. Yep, recognize their threats. Life's good. You can honestly just kind of take an off angle and hold this guy because you have a wall. You know, two people are this way. Take an off angle, hold this guy, see what happens. Hey, there it is. Easy. Now your next start is Heaven. Where the f are you going? What? Alright. What? You're telling me the only way these guys can come through is if, because we spotted them both in spawn. They have to be Heaven or stairs. They can't come out stairs without breaking this wall. What? Now, this would have been a fine TP if you TP'd right over here. Like if these two, like, idiots died. And you're just like, alright, okay. Life's not good. Life's pretty not good. These two guys just died for free, and now I'm out of the play. But instead, like, you're like right here. They peek out, they die. You try to trade them, doesn't look good. You TP over here. Now you got like this deep cross with the brim, and life is chilling, dude. Life is chilling. But yeah, I figured that you don't look at your minimap a lot, because this dude's also in spawn or wrapping, like, he's either in spawn or he's wrapping breakable. Yeah, there he is in spawn. Kill that guy. Easy. Easy. We kill that guy.
You want to play? Let's play.
Yeah, I'm down. We're in crosshair mode. Now we're in minimap mode. We're in minimap mode. We're in minimap mode. Now we're in crosshair mode. Go crazy, go crazy. Go crazy. Don't shoot, just go crazy. I think this play is significantly more more possible, so to speak, if you just like don't shoot these early bullets like right over here, like them and like them knowing you're around. I'll tell you exactly where. Like, if you don't shoot that bullet where you're literally right next to this smoke, I think you get into this smoke, this guy doesn't expect you. These guys are kind of a little bit lost. They might see you, but they might not react fast enough. You definitely could kill this guy. I don't think you're killing these two. Like, I still think you only get one. But, like, you kind of get zero because you just... Like, they were just super ready for you. And then, unironically, your team actually had a good shot. Turned into a 1v1. If you actually got that one, you might have won the game. Like, right there and then. Dude, I'm so down. Think you're aiming a little too low, but I'm down. I like the speed. I mean, new threat. New threat just dropped. Let's go. I swear this jet is a walking cheat code. I'm just wherever this jet's at. Hey, we took the rope. Hey. And we swing this guy because we're a freak. That was a smurf? I mean, hey. Matter of fact, we could check. That's not your jet. Oh, this is your jet. Private? What the fuck? Hey! Come on, man. Come on, man. You're telling me the Iron 3? You're telling me that the Iron 3 jet who's dropping 34 and 19 is not Iron 3? That he's a smurf? You gotta be kidding me. You kidding me? No shot. No chance. No chance. I'm not gonna lie, the Eagers guy looked like a smurf too, and I was just like, why the fuck are you playing Omen? Do you go play like your smurf Reyna? Holy moly. Anywho. Yep, you got it. Okay. Alright. Really quickly, let's go over the key bits and pieces that we're gonna have to work. Because this will be the more of the coup de grace for it. Here's how you're gonna approach it to your level of improvement, because the first thing, there's actually two we're gonna have to fix, or at least not even fix, just like bring awareness to. First one is our gunfighting. The second one is our awareness in game.
My ultimate's ready.
What that looks like is pretty easy. The gunfighting we kind of went over. You're pretty close. You can spray them. Medium range. I want you 2-tap bursting, then spraying. And then after that, it's just 2-tap bursting or even like 1-tap strafing. Life's good. You pick one of these. 2 for the long ranges. I'm totally happy. Life's good. This is how you're gonna do it in the death matches. You're gonna commit to this into like your core knowledge. Like if you are close, like I want this to be the key takeaway. If you are close, this or closer, you have the absolute green light to just say, or even like a mix of the two. Like that's your green light. Green light is if you're close, you can commit to the spray, especially if it's an easy shot. Some Radiant told you to only shoot 2 bullets. If you, it's best statistically. The reason why is because that second bullet is usually corrective in case your first bullet is like off target. And so because like it's usually a strong corrective, the second bullet is typically like perfect for most cases. I found I had the opposite problem where I would shoot 3 and then move, which is actually way worse because then you have stuff like that and I don't let it reset. But if you want to start with 1, go for it. 1 is like significantly like less statistically good. But if you want to start with 1 is totally fine. Especially to get the movement base, because I think the movement part of this aspect is significantly more important than the amount of bullets you actually shoot. As long as your shots are more accurate than not, life's good. So I would actually practice like any of your mid-range engagements in your death matches. You can start in the range like this, just get used to moving, tracking this one area, shooting. If you need to actually start at the beginning with like a movement drill like this, where you pick 2 targets, you click when you're on the target and you move around the way. You should not mix the shooting styles. No, at this point, I want there to be a clear delinearization between the shooting styles, because right now you are mixing them up dramatically. So allow me to show you the actual example I brought to the forefront. It was the round you TP'd. I didn't like the round. Is it here? Yeah, it was. So there's a clear delinearization in your shooting style. Watch this very closely. I'm going to slow it down for you. Notice how we didn't commit to the spray, because if we did, we would have still been shooting at the sage. And whenever you do a reset in this game like that, it always has to be with movement so that you're not an easy target to shoot. So essentially, what we're doing is we're splitting it up so that we can avoid that style of issue. Because that's your current issue, is that you will do something like this, and then instead of moving to reset, you'll just aim to reset. And by the time you've done this, you're still here. Anchor feet, and this dude who's just looking at you like you're funny pops you in the head. Because you're the easiest shot on the planet. That's essentially why we're trying to change the two styles. And to be fair, don't get attached to winning or losing these fights, because it doesn't matter. Your correlation to how well you do or how well you're performing, not only in game but like as your practice, is how consistently you can actually do this style of fighting. Like when I'm close, am I spraying really well? When I'm like, or like if you're like super close, am I really run and gunning him really well? Like if it's an easy shot. If I'm farther away, am I really like allowing myself to reset? If I'm shooting like accurately, like these are the things you want to look for rather than, because right there actually I had what 4 or 5 shots that were not accurate, and that wouldn't have been good. But let's say I don't even kill the guy, but I'm shooting accurately and I'm moving in between my shots. Life's good. Life is chilling. EG win map 1. Yeah, baby! Okay, hold on. All right, we're good. But yeah, so that's the idea. We want to delinearize this. And so come back when this is clear. Like when you can take both of these fights pretty easily and very, very consistently. And range is the only factor. Once you get this, will you be ready for the next step, which is actually mix and matching everything. And then our second thing is mini-map. I'm gonna give you the conditions real quick for mini-map. And these are the easiest conditions for you to pick up on. This allows you to gather as much information as early as possible. So, when you have your gun out and you're ready to shoot somebody, you are in crosshair mode. You're looking around your crosshair because you're looking to kill people. Yeah, you start with 1 bullet and then you move to 2 burst. Because 1 bullet is easier to do than 2. So I say, like, on your medium to long range fights, start with 1 bullet and eventually work your way down. Or work your way up, sorry. But only to 2, because 3 is ineffective because it's too slow. And then, like, anything above that, you're just spraying at that point. But here are the guidelines for when to look at the minimap, or when not to. I'm going to give you when not to, and then I'm going to give you when to. So when you're not looking at the minimap, you are holding an angle. You are ready to shoot your gun, essentially. Like if your gun is out, you're looking at your crosshair, you're ready for a fight. Now, when are you to look at your minimap? When you can't fire your gun, which is when you have your knife out, when you have utility out, when there's not a likely perceived threat, and when somebody dies, either on your team or on the enemy, and it doesn't conflict with any time you'd be looking at on your crosshair. Let me write that down for you. Okay. When okay. So come back to me once I fix my movement and burst and short. You can come back within a week. If you feel like you're not ready, 2 weeks is totally fine. Feels like I couldn't fix it for a long time, wasn't just trying enough. So think about how you actually break things down and get better at stuff. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Front row. All right. So how you actually fix this is how you break it down. You break it down to the parts, because if you feel like your movement is the issue, in gunfights in particular, I'm going to preface this by saying in your gunfights, if we're having problems with strictly movement-based stuff, we want to break it down into even parts. So let's say you're a
My
Phantom
ultimate's
user.
ready.
You're totally fine, don't worry about it, I'm not even talking right now. So, think of the parts to get to this point. So let's say like this is the final product that we want to get to. And we want that. So how do we break it down? Well, first we got to be able to do the strafes, right? And so let's say I just want to practice the strafes. I'm not even going to move my mouse. So this is the breakdown of just the movement key. I'm picking pretty close, but let's say I can't do this. If you're both, well, that's even perfect. It's the same, which is good. Perfect. I like it when people use both rifles. It's so easier. It's a lot easier to teach. But essentially, there's the movement part. And let's say that you're doing all this movement, and you're just like, you look at the shooting arrow graph, and you're just missing. It's like, I can't get this timing. That's when we start like wide at first. So we like shoot, go wide, and we want to make it as easy and linear as possible for us to understand the motion. So we start pretty wide, and then eventually we'll kind of get in closer. It's a little bit more challenging. Get a little bit more challenging. A little more challenging. And then the final challenge. You see how there's a little bit of progression to the movement. The idea is we want to actually practice that. Working on learning counter-strafing. I love how people love throwing that out there. I'm one of the anti-counter-strafing coaches. You'll listen to me and others. I think it's not... You don't need it. But if you're learning, it's fine. Life's good. You're not missing in the range, but in game way too often. Exactly. Yeah. Of course. That's why in game there's a lot of focus going to be put onto it. Here's the big gap. What separates the work in here to the work in your game? A lot of it is focus, and you have to be focused on this particular problem. If you play the ranked games with your idea that I'm just trying to win the game, you won't get better at this like task, right? Because the winning play in your game would be just to ignore all this. But the goal is to like get better. So in games, you're going to be close to somebody and you're going to instant crouch spray and you're going to lose fights. I'm going to hit you with the cold water. You're going to lose a bunch of fights. and you're gonna actually probably get worse at the game after I coach you. Some players like King are an actual anomaly because before you start getting better at the game, you're actually going to get worse because we're trying to practice a particular facet of the game. And because we're practicing a particular facet of the game, until we have mastered or learned it, we're not going to see the rank improvement. And so it just feels like you're getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And then you master this. Then you get really good at this. And then you kind of see your rank start to climb up, 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 up. Same thing with that mini-map stuff. You start doing that specifically focused and practiced in your games. It'll go up, 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 up after you've learned it, though. You start to go down first, however. Which is why I have a blame the coach tab in my Discord. People have used it for a joke. I personally have that for people who are frustrated with not seeing progress, and I just wanted to use that as like a tool to re-identify like what the actual purpose is. Most people just praise me, which I have an ego, so sure, thanks. But I think it's significantly more better to post like all the stuff where you're not seeing the growth, because that's where most of the work shows up. Because losing is significantly more important. Losing and learning are more important than the wins. Can you blame us for inflation? No. What? I mean, if I started charging you for coaching, absolutely. Yeah, blame me. If I ever start charging you because of inflation for my free coaching, even if I charge like a penny, you guys could riot in the streets and like shoot like arrows at my house. Yeah, of course. Thank you for the VOD. Good luck on learning your skill. I was gonna say the climb, but I honestly don't care about the climb. You learn the skill, you'll climb naturally. Good luck learning the skill. We got one more VOD, and then I got a date with my mattress because I'm gonna go to bed. All right. Next individual. We actually were talking about him earlier. You know him, you love him. It's King. Hey. It's King. Ah. No! Am I either caring about a climb too much or not at all? I personally think if you care about the climb, it's not worth it. If the climb is the main source of your happiness, you won't be happy because you'll only be happy when you win. And statistically, most players only win 50% of their games. So you're like either massively angry or just happy. But if you're happy with like, holy, I'm getting good at this skill. Like, holy like you watch your VOD, like this VOD back after a while, and then you go like, holy shit, that dude sucks. Compared to where you are right now, you'll be floored. You'll be so happy. It's a different ballpark. All right, we got ourselves the VOD. You love learning? Exactly. Yeah, if you just love learning more than you love winning, you'll be chilling. Perfect for my community. Actually, someone who's watching the Cloud9 EG game as well. Tell me how the EG won first, like the first map, and how bad was it? Actually, never mind. I'm gonna do that myself before I start the VOD. 913. What the happened? Oh, it was on Fracture. No, that was like an EG map. Nah, never mind. What if you like both? Yeah, it isn't mutually exclusive. You can like both. You can like learning, and you can like winning, of course. It's okay to like both. I actually perfectly think, I don't need your tracker. I've seen your tracker. I know your tracker. I've seen, I could pull up your tracker if I wanted to. Watch this. This is what happens when you're a regular. I can just pull you up. Huzzah. You've gotten too much towards winning. Yeah. If you go too much towards winning, you'll find you'll be like miserable when you play the game. Like every game, more anxiety will build up inside of you because you're just like, I'm not winning. But what if I don't win? What if I don't win? I'm gonna be miserable. I'm gonna be sad. And then you get into this cycle where you're just miserable all the fucking time just playing the game. Like you're getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's just a downward, absolute nightmare. Solomon F and S are back. Yes, sir. I mean, that's tough. The Energy series was tough. They had to face a pretty hot 100 Thieves. Yeah, I know they lost against MIBR, but I think any team would lose against MIBR. Except for like G2. See, yeah, exactly. You don't want to queue anymore because you've lost so much already. I mean, this all looks pretty standard. You had a point in your career, King, where you just weren't shooting. Yeah, I got G2 and 4. Yeah, absolutely. You pick Reyna now.
Power.
All right, we're going A. We're going A.
Yeah, I
See?
went to Phoenix.
Phoenix.
I have this fight.
Enemy A.
What is this game, by the way? Triple Duelist. All right. You're running Triple Duelist. You better believe you are just running straight C. Personally, this is a thing that this map kind of forces you to do when you're running certain comps. If you don't have a Sova or any way to clear this pretty consistently, you are just running it towards C. Like your team. Bless me, Lord. Your team is specifically really good at running it down. And because your team is really good at running it down, you should be running it down towards C. You're also sick? I am, Guy. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, no, I've been absolutely blasted. Because you're about to see how awkward it is for you to clear this normally. Hey, thank you. At least Lorena's chilling. Alright, well. I mean,
One enemy remaining.
sure.
At the door.
Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm kind of on the tail end of recovery. My issue was like bloating and just general fever conditions afterwards. I was just like, like, you know, the standard muscle weakness, congestion, headaches, you know, all the cool stuff that you get when you're sick. A whole week of stomach pain? Yikes. That's the whole reason why I bought like a shit ton of Tums. Like if I do not, I do not deal well with stomach pain. That shit does not fly in my household. That is the first thing that is gone. Yeah, I saw that your peaking has changed dramatically. Which is pre- oh.
Do you like Phoenix?
Oh my god. Bro, you're getting trolled. Void's funny. Void's a pretty funny guy. Nice.
Hello, Jet.
What?
Go. You guys you're a run it down team. You're a run it down team. You blind and you go. Yep, you blind and you go, and you kill this guy. The fact that he died is actually nothing less than a crime. I'm down for you to check flank. Literally a perfect peek. Are you kidding me? You pause, you hold, this guy walks into your crosshair, and he dies.
You disappoint me.
It's different. It's a different ball game. That might have been a little lazy, but hey. You like peeked out first early, which is I'm down, and then your actual correction was really good.
Reloading.
Yeah, you've changed. This looks dramatically better.
One enemy remaining.
Personally, I think the last guy's garage too. And I would have been relatively right. Yeah, you look clean, dude. You look clean. There you go. You're a teammate, by the way. Thank you. What, you gave the Guardian over to Void? Are you kidding me? What a teammate. You were like, I'm gonna lurk on C. You guys are on A. I'm down. What a teammate.
Nice.
Think you went a little fast, but I'm down. Because you're attempting to take a risky play. Wow, your team actually just kind of ran up A, so you're kind of useless. All right, cool. Whenever you're lurking like this, you have to lurk with this purpose. So if you're ever lurking on a large map like Haven, and this is applicable to literally any agent, if you have no agency on this side of the map while you're doing it, you're perfectly useless. Especially if they're going this fast. So, because we don't want to be absolutely useless, we want to lurk in a position that allows us to impact the round a lot faster. That's why you'll see a lot of people lurk through B. You might be able to lurk through garage, go through B. Should switch to the gold one. No, you're gold in my book. You're right though. I totally forgot. This is I think this is the first time I've done a back-to-back. There you go. I got you.
I'm frozen.
I mean, considering you looked up and it's just like, you're out of the play. Now you have to like full run, and that's a little risky because you don't know where they are. Now if you did all this noise, you got to this position, you can pause right here. You stay right here and you're chilling. You're actually chilling. Why? Because like you want these guys to take contact first. Once they take contact, you are literally invisible. They have no idea you're there 100% of the time. I wouldn't keep walking for more.
Oh, one's flank.
One enemy.
Because there was a real opportunity this guy kills you. But imagine he takes this fight first. There's no way he takes this fight, then has to turn around and kill you. Like there's zero shot. Zero chance.
Remaining.
The last one is flank.
But hey, we killed the guy, so never punished. Well, he might have been punished. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, you come out, take your fight. You take a look. Pretty standard. Pretty king.
Jet, since I don't know what you're saying, you're gonna get the bomb.
Yeah, you and Void literally just ended the round in like 2 seconds. Cool. I mean, that dude's definitely on the right. No, that dude's on the right of his wall, guarantee. I guarantee you that dude's right side wall.
One enemy.
Yep, there he was. Dead.
Someone see. Reload him.
Yep. Pretty standard fight taking there. Hold the guy because it's stronger. You want him to peek into you. Usually you just one-tap them, but I'm down for the spray if you miss. Life's good. Life is good. I assume your attack has no bad play here because it all looks pretty good to me. I assume defense is what you're calling me for. Though I will say, whenever you separate from your team, I don't like doing that when you're up numbers. So like, whenever you get that early advantage, literally give up the lurk and just go with your squad. It converts more rounds than not. I'm down.
Breach is close.
Well, I mean, Breach just threw his entire kitchen sink at you. I think he only has a flash left now. Man, I'm telling you, this is a cancel go C. Especially if if your C player's up.
On the site of...
Yeah, we're just going C. Well, take your free round. If the Yoru is anchoring on C, I mean lose, whatever. I don't think there's anyone on C. I don't think there's a soul. Yeah, there's not. Probably the Phoenix hasn't seen them yet. I think they're either coming through Link going to B.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah. Little freebie. Yeah, we're just gonna run C. Life's good. Don't know why your Phoenix is like hard mirrored to the idea of just flanking. Yeah, cool. I like lurking by myself. Yep. This is awkward. Well,
Down. C.
that's the first round I got blasted. Here's something I actually do want to bring to your attention. I think I helped you with this. I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't. This has to do with your like, it is a very peeking heavy thing. I'm sure you kind of went through this as well, but let's say you're attacking on this map. And you get like right here. Here are like the areas where you stop peeking and you just kind of go on like routing. These are like your routing spots where like you get to these spots and you just gotta like go to your routing. And I would just practice doing the same routing over and over again because it's really helpful. This doesn't apply to garage because you actually peek all the garage from double doors, which is paradoxically pretty funny. But essentially what you do here is like when you get here, you kind of either pick whatever routing you think is best and you commit to it. Same on B, you either come here or like come this way. Come here, go here. Just pick a routing, life's good. Just in case you were getting stuck at chokes a lot.
Suck a dick.
So far you haven't shown that you get stuck. Yep. I mean, the peeking looks significantly better. Yeah, you got like, I think what you didn't get coaching from Zasco, but like you watched the video and his video is like really good because he's been coaching mechanics a while.
I'm running.
You should walk garage. I mean, hey, but I'm down. Your glove took it. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Yep. Nice. Well, I mean,
Cover me, boys.
sure.
Last player
Why
standing.
didn't you ult?
Well,
Flash. Bomb.
that was funny.
Bro, leave
Feel like you should have won that round, but hey. I'm not gonna bite you on it. You got breach ulted. Do not swing out of this, please. Okay, I guess they just don't care about fighting for close smokes, huh? Alright, so real threat is like behind these bricks. Like very real threat. They don't even full clear it? That's like a super obvious. I would full clear this. I know you don't die here because of it, but like, you see this early smoke, they're likely fighting for A space. You didn't see any in this zone at all. Nothing front. Like, really? Really? I would be paranoid of that spot at least. Especially if you're alone. Down to take this timing though, because you're just up. I mean, yeah. I would keep walking for sure. 100%. Yeah, kill this guy. Or any of these guys. What the? Bro, is anyone here?
Spike down.
Yeah, keep walking. There's no way this guy will expect you here. It's a free kill.
Enemy
Yeah.
remaining.
Would have been a free too if your dude wasn't up. You guys are actually just walking at him and they're just not holding anything.
Buy me, bro.
away the bottom frag.
The lurking is actually really good. If it's like the whole team. It's kind of like you guys are doing some like standard default. And it's kind of like a, you know, whatever type. Ooh, get owned. Your team probably even has you. They do.
Right.
I think both of the situations are. I think the enemy team is literally a bunch of traffic cones, which is like is super fine. I don't like how you cleared like this. So like here, Crosshair got to this start position, but like the second you clear this and you hold this, then you do your like peek to the left, because I think you're just dead to that guy if you keep walking. You kind of gambled that he wasn't there, and I don't like that. It's a pretty common spot.
Spike down A.
Oof. Oh well. 2 people die to 1 guy. Happens. Your Jet's a beast, though.
There's like 2 at least in there.
Yep, isolate this guy.
My ult ready. Cutting their vision.
Wait on.
You can wait. You can wait here. You can kind of shoot bullets if you want, but what the? Really? You might even win this round.
1 enemy remaining. Cutting their vision.
He's hit 40.
Oh, you do? You do win the round. Wow. What a wrap from this guy. What kind of tipped it off for me was the Sage walk this way. And I'm thinking, now why the fuck is the Sage walking this way? There's no indication that the Jet was flanking yet. So what it made sense to me is like, wait a minute, there's somebody with this dude. And so he did this wrap. What a heads up read. Because he was there, he killed 2 of them.
Oh, close. Jets.
What the fuck is that? Hold on, I think something's scratching at my wall. Might actually have a cat problem. We'll see. There's definitely scratching in my walls. It might actually be a raccoon. You might not be joking. Might actually be a raccoon. All right. So I had a feeling you were gonna have this issue, and it's a reason why I kind of brought it up earlier. If you're ever in this spot, we just pick a routing, and if somebody peeks you, you just have to be kind of mobile on your feet, like super ready, and then kind of counter the fight. The reason we do this is because when we're taking space, we can't feasibly, it's too slow to clear everything like step by step. We just kind of have to go fast because we want to take space and be kind of a harder target to hit. And as long as we're relatively clearing the spots that are most threatening to us as we're going out, life's good. Like, you don't need perfect crosshair placement or perfect movement. It just has to have some sort of pathing. So I will pull, because we trust professional players who play this game to have my back whenever. For Demon 1. Please show me your attack. And they went C. Perfect.
Backside, backside.
As soon as I get there, we can just
Come.
I'm running. I'm
What a roster. Demon 1, Xander, the chorus, or recoil.
break that shit. No garage.
Backside.
But look. Notice how he gets to this point. It isn't just like, we cleared this. It's he's running out on a likely threat, like what he thinks is the likely threat, and he's out. And if somebody peeks him, he's ready to shoot. And if they're here, he'll like adjust, move, and then shoot. But Demon 1's pathing is he'll come up the center and then just hug the left wall. And he ends up like right here. Comparatively, you're kind of just chilling here, and then you try to slowly clear stuff, and then you get peeked. So like if you actually like, I'm down for any pathing as long as you take a pathing. Like if you run this way or run this way or run this way, like I'm down. Then we can identify which one's correct, but I just needed to start taking it.
My wall. Same, bro.
So you can like help our entries on the site.
Nah. Now we're blaming our Phoenix, man.
Right here.
I'm not a big fan. Yeah, go fuck yourself, bro. Nah, don't. Nah, Void. Stop antagonizing this man.
Cutting their vision.
Don't worry, I delayed them for you.
Good flank.
Yeah, pick a threat. You peek it, life's good. Alright, realistic threat is Sage on this wall, yeah?
If you're all chat.
They don't know you're
Dude, it's like I'm an oracle or something. Real threat. The placement of this wall, actually, it kind of matters. It's not a Sage. Definitely not the character I thought. But definitely the same threat I thought. Because this box exists, if the Sage is worth her marbles and anything, the wall's kind of like this, and you can jump onto it, like it from anyone.
Close.
But yeah, that cost you? That did cost you. That did cost you the round. Oh, that's annoying. All right. On attack, peeking looks strong. Your lurking fundamentals are kind of disjointed from like what your team's looking to do. So, for example, I wouldn't lurk on the opposite side of the map from where the team's going. I'd be a little bit more towards the center. And then on our entry routing, it's kind of like right now I'm not going to tell you what the strongest routing is. I'm just going to say that we need to start routing instead of just peeking cautiously and just see where we can go from there. Right, we go this way. And then we can identify, like, in spots, like, why did you route that way? That doesn't make any sense. Or, oh, you routed this way. I like that. We can talk about that, of course. Let's see. Defense. You're very aggressive on defense. I'm happy. Boo, you're not playing fast rotate round one. Boo. Boo. I mess with flanking against the Sage, though. You are fast flanking. I'm down. Yeah, you're kind of fat. Wow, okay.
60 euro.
Not your fault that your team are literally traffic codes. Not your fault.
Spike planted.
But because everyone's dead and there's 5 people on site, it's very unlikely you're gonna get value. Yeah, because you're an expected threat. Unless somebody comes over here, says like they cleared long, and then like you're here. I think if you wait like 10 seconds and walk up, maybe you kill 2. I don't know if you'll kill more than 2. Yeah, you don't even get 1.
Standing.
But all good. I'm down for the look.
I don't have smokes.
Welp.
I'll see.
I'm down for the flash flank one more time. See what happens.
Spike planted.
Yep. I'm surprised they're willing to give that fight.
One garage.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Last player standing.
The timing was perfect for them. They heard the noise and then fought. All good. Peek around. I like you did something stupid. I'm happy.
Smoke garage.
Going C-slit. They're doing a C-slit. Running to garage.
Yeah, run. Quickly. Let's go. We're out. We're helping our boy. Yeah, we're chilling. Well, Void just won the round. Cool.
Down. C. Feeling safe. One enemy remaining. Flawless.
We take those.
Bunch of idiots playing Valor.
Hey, run A. Go.
Haven't lurked up.
They don't lurk. Yeah, you're thinking. You're using your brain. It's portal time. We're going. Go. Come out. What are you doing?
Never mind.
What are you doing? Go. We don't care. Until they actually cancel, you're out. What the f is a smoke, huh? I personally would come out and fight with this. 3, 2, 1, we're swinging.
Spike planted. One enemy
80,
remaining.
80, 80.
I'm down. Dead easy.
I can't call you.
Shove a snowflake so far up your ass you die of frostbite.
What the fuck?
Oh, well, it'll melt. And it. You stuttered a lot.
See.
I was pretty embarrassed.
Yeah, go.
Cutting their vision.
Oh, how so?
Cancelled. Cancel noise.
Yeah, now you can leave your boy to hold it down. I'm down.
Oh, chat. How am I embarrassed?
1B, 1B.
The second they do weird stuff like this, yeah, I'm down.
You will not kill my allies.
On the right
Spike
side.
down mid.
Ah.
What?
Well. Yeah, sure didn't dodge that one, huh? All good. You literally looked that right in the mouth.
Will you kill? Here, help.
Oh, bull.
You know to dodge those.
Mumbler. We're back to one stutter.
That's garage.
Woo!
Feeling safe.
Woo! All right.
Reina and Diddy, you guys speak normally. Congrats.
Watch out, Rena.
TP it out. He's mid.
Too long.
Yeah. So if you took like one more step, you kill that guy. But no, the door ate all of that damage. That's so obnoxious.
You spoke. Get the bomb.
Yeah, I think you kill that guy normally. You take that extra step. I'm down for the walk too.
The full on A rush.
Oh, chat. You died. Off your feet! Off
Against a non-flank watch, you have gone out.
feet.
They don't lurk at all.
Flash up, Phoenix.
The speed is good though. I personally think you can keep running here. Unironically, because like everyone's making a ton of noise, you can just keep making. Yeah, you come out of this for sure.
Spike planted.
Yep, 1,
My ult-
2.
Chambers close right, or breach.
I mean, we flash this guy, yeah?
Last player
Blind,
standing.
yeah, blind.
Well. Oh, he went heaven. That's obnoxious. That's a good breach player. Or just kidding. No, he didn't, huh?
I smoked it.
You're better. Let's go.
Oh, watch out. Reina might ult and spawn back in.
It is better.
Oh, I got Are you an autistic savant?
Yeah, he is.
Breath.
It's another fast C. Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to Lag Central.
Garage.
There's at least 2 in garage.
Well,
Pressing you for the garage push.
this is a cancel, yeah. Some part of me is screaming that this is a cancel. They're going back like A or B.
In garage, peeking right here.
Two garage.
I'm peek off of you.
Oh, on B. On B.
Spike down. C.
A.
Two on B.
A.
Some.
Oh, jeez.
One enemy
Yup.
remaining.
Jump garage. Use garage.
Didn't jump
30
over now.
seconds left.
Cinema. Pure cinema. Isolated every single 1v1 almost flawlessly. Maybe we baited the absolute mess out of our boy. Void might have got baited, but hey. Cinema.
I wanted to let Reyna ace.
You missed random. You. Random. Try to kill you. You're not a random.
Yeah, you just clipped that. I saw that alt tab. Yeah, you just clipped that. You're trying to farm.
Putting me on Reyna was just
Okay.
so
One enemy remaining.
damn putting me on.
Spike
I mean, if you're just gonna keep playing like this, life's good.
down A.
You're telling me your defense was bad? I mean, you just killed everybody. I think your ability to read how the enemy plays has also gotten better, which is a good step. I have no issues with your defense at all. The rounds that you got caught and died, some of them were actually kind of unlucky. The other times, it was just like the enemy actually outplayed you, which is totally fine. This is a pop-off game that I haven't seen any patterns. So the notes are going to be very specific to this game. You called more Reyna. If you are still I mean, you were a duelist player before you started learning controller. Makes sense to me, right? This is I know that there's some Jet in you. I know that you exist. If you're gonna keep playing the Reyna, the Jet, like the stuff like that, totally fine with me. Not a problem. If you're gonna pick the agent, totally good. I'm not going to try to beat that over your head, but we are just going to go. Yeah, keep playing. More games. The agent. No, your peaking is significantly improved to the point where it is almost unfair. We probably actually turned you into a monster. EG Cloud9 game Icebox. Yeah, I saw. That shit says 8-8. Are you kidding me? My boy EG actually can do it? Really? No, they can't do this to me. They can't give me hope. I'm gonna be a hater till the end of the day. But yeah, there's your notes, King. Wrote them down for you. Those are your 2. Kind of keep playing. We'll see what kind of patterns we see. But 2 things I'd like you to keep in mind. Your entry pathing. Something we're gonna want to look towards. Not gonna tell you what's correct at all. For the time being, I just want you to be like a little bit aware of it. Same with lurking. You're only allowed to lurk 1 lane away from your team. So like if your team is all A, you lurk B. If your team is mixed around the map, you can lurk wherever you want. And then vice versa, if they're all going C, you can kind of lurk B. But normally if you're going C, you're typically just running C because you're better. The annoying, yeah, no, I saw that twit longer from Durka saying that the PCs are like only barely strong enough to run League of Legends, and I'm like, oh, you're surprised there's tech issues with PCs that can only run League? Are you kidding me? What an absolute disaster from EMEA. The fact that the tech pauses were like 4 hours and they had to delay games to get new equipment is actually criminal. You might need to bring the jet again. Yeah, you can play whatever. I've been kind of getting a little bit loosely on the agent requirements. A lot of it is that you can kind of play. The only thing that changes about the agents, like fundamentally, is the utility usage kit, and so you kind of play the game a little like slightly different. Honestly, it's not even that bad. The game just started hard. That's so annoying. Holy moly. Yeah, I think if like you need to have like I feel like it's pretty silly that oh my lord, they're just farming. What the bro, dude, EG better not. Don't you fucking do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't be good this year. All right. Tell you what, while we're here, and honestly, I have perms to run the stream. I'm a partnered affiliate, so we can kind of listen in. I don't care about Twitch chat. Nice try.
And it works against them.
Oh my god! No.
Looked way too easy for Icy, who just swings out Snowman in that moment with all those players blind because of Nature. Nature sitting at 11 assists. Yeah, he might not be at the top of the scoreboard, but he's been putting in work with his utility, which is so hard to do against this Harbor composition. Players get so
yeah, we joined in on a timeout. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
With the KO pop flashes, I like the approach from EG against this Harbor comp. They're actually waiting for those walls to go down and then using their utility. They're not trying to force the issue.
They're playing around it really nicely. Cloud9 calling a timeout.
Want to run some Val? Don't feel like you'll do well. Didn't I tell you not to think that way though? Like, your reason for playing the game is not like I don't feel like do it. Like if I'm only gonna play when I do well. Like your reason for playing the game is like, well, I enjoy playing the game. Have I seen the tech pause montages? I haven't seen the tech pause montages yet, but I heard that they've absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, we take a look at it here. You've got the Reckoning from Mitch. You've got the Hunter's Fury from Zeba, and then you have Netzolt too. It all comes down to whether or not you choose to invest.
I think the approach in the beginning round at least is going to be Oxy go kill. And then if he can get 1 or 2, maybe then you start having this conversation. Okay, maybe I should invest the Reckoning. Maybe I should invest the Hunter's Fury. But he needs to get active for...
They actually shouldn't pop any ults this round. They're statistically gonna lose it. Nature has ult. feel like this isn't correct.
Dagger again. This time only landing onto the Sova, but with nothing shown at A. Those rotations start setting into effect. That Viper wall missed again, Doug.
You were telling us Oxy needed to deliver. Oxy needed to step up for Cloud9. Can he do so here? He's going to scale all the way back into their spawn. Finding a little bit of cover
Planted.
behind the harbor wall.
Uh-oh.
And the question is, how much does he risk?
Moment you want to play Val, you're going to want to shoot people for 5 minutes, and you're locked into a 40-minute. Play a swip play then. Play something that actually lasts 5 minutes first. And if you want to play more, you play rank game.
They're just waiting for the flood on the other side of it, and there it is, the Hunter's Fury Oxy, the first to fall. Vandal sitting on the ground, but it's the ults that may be a problem. Superman's gonna get it 3/4 of the way, he sticks it all the way down! EG take the lead!
Alright.
They take the lead and they take away the Hunter's Fury from Zeppa.
They got Hunter's Fury. They traded the K ult though for it.
Hunter's Fury was massive for EG. Cloud9 did not expect the full stick. So much faith in the supporting cast. Question marks in the
Man.
side of EG. What
Damn
are
it,
they
EG
doing
looks so good.
in
Fuck.
that camp?
Come on.
Now they have so many
They're
ults
my
to work
team.
with.
I don't want hope. Like they beat Cloud9. It's like who can't they beat if they beat Cloud9, you know?
Operator, tag of the drone, secures the pick.
No, fuck EA. He's gonna have a resurgence, dude. No, man.
Setting up their start to deliver, and they called his number, and he showed up. For Cloud9, you're playing on a knife's edge here. The money's not good, but you've got these ults. You got to find a way to swing back momentum.
Yeah, but you can't use the lockdown because Derek has his Hunter's Fury.
No, all hero shooters have ult economy as like their big thing.
Spike planted.
Yeah, it's like the big
It's
ults.
gonna be a flood after this.
They're
lockdown.
not committing the Hunter's Fury for this?
They have
Whoa.
bought enough time.
Okay. Okay. Oh, they're using it for the retake. That's really strong.
But he's still got a tag on Oxy. He tries to track through the walls.
I don't know how fast you can go though. This ult kind of slows everything down. That's a big position from Zeppa.
Trying to convert alone, swings into another, and Zeppa gets 3. We, of course, are tied again.
That was way too much.
A bit of the pressure getting into EG there as well.
Nah, because Apex is a battle royale. You don't want the ults to have that much impact comparatively.
Goes off, man, you don't even have enough time to defuse because you
They're
wait
strong,
out
but not that strong.
the enemy's lockdown. Hunter's
That
Fury
was big
used
from
through that
Zeppa.
site, so all of a sudden Cloud9, they chipped away at some of that ult economy, and Superman's the only one to play with one of his own.
Yeah, dang. All right, ult economy just got literally reset. I mean, you're happy if you're Cloud9 because you would have had.
Still enough money to buy that operator. He's leaning towards this A side. Cascade was shown at B, but Superman is disrespecting it. I think Nature is about to throw that knife lineup. Connects on nobody, and now Cloud9 are going to re-walk into that space.
Yeah, between the fact that nothing's tagged B and the Cascade up A, rotations are starting to come through. Nature will try to join the fray. Both drones passing right by one another. I don't think he was tagged. I don't know that they saw him.
I think he saw the tip of his head, surely, the little ponytail.
Dash expired. Now, Yay on an island. Can he connect? With Op in hand, Mitch is going to be the first to come up. Zeppa's got his dart, too. You're going to try to flush him out. But he stays. A war of attrition.
Whoa.
Back. He's never even going to get a shot. They've taken so much space B. Icy taking so much damage. They're trying to push forward, and Oxy flushes him out.
Tough.
On the other side of the Viper wall, they try to creep forward. A gap in the wall. Harbor's now up 2, and Nature's ahead of it. Molly to try to delay. Derek now waiting for the right space, and Vic was waiting.
Wasn't Icy on G2? Yeah, it was basically a trade. Jogamo for Icy. But they both just got signed.
I think they have to save here.
My ult's ready.
Surely you don't try to convert a 2v5 with an op, right?
No, you have to save right now. That was such a fine line that Cloud9 were leaning on.
Thought Super was a C9 player. Oof.
I don't know why Superman's hunting in that moment. now everyone on Cloud9 is going to hunt down this operator. Look at
Yeah, try.
right now. Look at Mitch.
All starting to close in on
Try.
his position.
Try me, bitch.
While he's desperately trying
Up,
to
shit.
white
Help.
knuckle his way into
Fuck.
saving that op. But it's pried out of his hands. Cloud9
Damn.
take the lead. EG are on a mess of a buy. I mean, they have Ye's blades, but they might need more than that.
Ye played that perfectly at that A side as well. If Cloud9 actually did commit, if there was a little bit more pressure from Superman towards that B side of the map to force Cloud9 to commit to that hit, he looked like he was ready to get at least 1 or 2 in that moment.
I don't know how Nature fell there on bridge.
I don't know what's going on here.
EG call a timeout.
Last time
EG timeout.
the way
Those
that
are usually pretty
Cloud9
good.
maneuvered around that round was masterful. Dodging the knife, re-walking into that B space while there was just a ruse at A main. It was looking scary too for Cloud9. Like I said, the way that Ye was kind of maneuvering around the Sova drone, the way that he takes that little off-angle step to hold if anybody gives him an elbow. Now he's left with knives, and EG, they're gonna have to cook up something devious here against Cloud9.
So what is it? What are they gonna try to do here? What do they have to do? Because they're down in rounds, their money's not great.
You think Ye is gonna updraft on the belt with knives and just kill 3? Do you think that's like a possibility that's about to happen? That's gonna get cooked up?
Holding for aggressive pushes early, right? So you need to find something in the mid round, maybe that reclear drone mid play that EG did with that operator. Because Cloud9 aren't going to drop to you in the first 10 seconds.
I'm thinking something stupid. No, he sent him B. Unfortunate.
That there could be something aggressive coming off of this timeout. But you're definitely willing to take a lot more risk if you're EG in this moment. Yeah, Ye not showing where the knives are yet is really important for EG. But he's just not at the right site. The guess was wrong.
At least it was for now. Cloud9, a confident call to arms towards A.
Drone sees the Sova. This should give confidence to the B players of EG to push up a little bit.
And now the harbor wall too. Make that both sets of utility. Nature's got a stinger. He's the only one here with a gun. He's also, I mean, the only one here. A little bit of damage dealt. But it all falls onto Ye, and it's going to be a fast double flank through spawn. And Zeppo's waiting for it. Supa, knife out. I don't know if you're expecting the other one, though. The blade's on the other side. Zeppo's there. A blade between his eyes. And now a 3v3. Remember, no gun upgraded. Derek and Icy both have sheriffs. And that's one down. All eyes on Ye. He's got to deliver. Icy getting a little bit closer. And now the blade's out. Can Ye do it again? A 1v2 with ult in hand. Spots the barrel. Waiting for the blade.
That's tough.
Silhouette around Mitch. Cloud9 get to map point.
Can't help but feel for Ye in that moment. Knows he's there. But
Darn.
The movement is just too goofy.
They peaked at the right time, man. What are you gonna do? Literally, what can you do?
Icy was hitting some shots there, man. That got a little...
Got a little spooky for Cloud9, I'm not gonna lie.
But
There's a world where Cloud9 lose that round.
put themselves in a really good spot. Yeah, look at the smiles from EG.
At least Ye's chilling.
Now you have to deal with
I feel like if Ye wasn't chilling, that would have been a little spooky.
They're playing for OT. An op in the hands of Ye. An ult for Nature. He's at
I feel like no team ever goes belt anymore. Because it's just so bad.
dueling darts, a little info.
Like, you always just go under.
And now the reckoning will become a problem. They're dumping everything they can into that.
Wow.
Gets one and gets out.
He's up in aggressive
Whoop.
spot as well.
Almost connects onto a second shot. A narrow miss. But there are layers to this. Nature's on the other side. The double face is too much. This awkward pump fake. The spike is still out of reach. Mitchell
No
does
way.
like that.
Gets him up, covered.
They will.
Holy fucking moly.
Flawless.
Flawless.
GG, stay alive.
Wow.
That
Wow.
fast res from Derek baiting out anybody trying to push and punish that.
EG couldn't have played that round better. Holy fuck. One, two, got the cover. Son of a bitch. What's up, Boyd?
Such a good job of
Finished the VOD reviews and now I'm watching this like last game and then I'm gonna go to bed.
the Hunter's Fury, the wall.
VODs are good. Notes are in the Discord if you want to read them. No, they're not for you, but
And he hits.
they're
I
public.
think the impressive thing for me too was on his escape, he lands top screens
And almost hits another
and
shot.
almost goes for
You should
another
stop
one.
getting
Like,
mad
this
at
is
random people.
A reinvigorated Ye. Confidence level through the
I saw
roof.
you trying to
Last time out in
throw
regulation,
some
news from Cloud9. Remember, they used nothing on that
throw
first
some
half.
words at the Phoenix in the VOD.
Can this be the difference maker? Are we gonna see something pacey from Cloud9 who have been doing these?
Yeah, they messed up this overlay. It's 11-12, but it's all good. You know? That's why I bring it up, because I know you know.
Guys, a screen it says 12 to 10.
But it's the
actually
awareness
12
that like
we are playing for
hits you. Your brain starts to recognize the patterns as like, oh wait, Briggy's calling me out for that stuff again, huh?
What's the call for Cloud9 on the other side of this timeout? A lean
Just joking, fair enough. Yeah, that entire lobby seemed like an absolute troll fest.
To run up mid with your Killjoy potentially, but that Viper's pick could be so crucial in closing out this map. And it looks like Superman's
Fair
gonna
enough.
use one of his own at A instantly. Maybe off to some sound.
The op is here. Head
No
spot.
way.
What is that entry from Oxy?
Oxy, yeah, you're right. Oxy strikes first. The blade from on high.
Wow.
Oxy decapitating Ye, snapping his head back.
All right.
9 in a 3v5.
What?
What?
Keeping things competitive,
What?
keeping things close. They're clawing their way back into this. Remember, OT on the cards. If they can convert, a
Oh
little bit closer.
my god, dude.
Seppa looking to salvage a mess. The opening was there. And EG instantly slammed the shot
Yo,
on it.
fuck off, dude. Yo!
You have got to be kidding me.
What?
EG. How did you bring this one back? How clutch
What?
can
What?
be?
You gotta be shitting me. What the fuck?
And EG stands
What?
strong.
What the fuck?
We're playing
No,
OT.
get away.
Oxy did everything. He takes out Nature in the first 10 seconds of the round. He follows it up with a kill on Ye. But a shock dart kill and net just not able to execute on the lurk timing that he had.
The shock spit on the plant. It was unreal. Unreal round.
There's no world you are losing that round if you're Cloud9. No
What the
world,
fuck?
and that's why you see Emmy
All right.
reacting
Okay.
the way that he is, but we're here. EG brought it back to overtime.
It's Oxy with the glass cannon
How the
operator.
fuck did we do this? This is
Pick here. There's no turret.
Surely the orb there, you know you're not going to get a window, at least not initially. Meanwhile, Vic playing off a pixel angle, he's going to get...
yeah, that Oxy shock was insane.
Yeah, he has to trot right behind it. Not enough on the punish.
Does bait out a lot of that utility.
The op has arrived. He spotted Ye.
That shock dart was good. Yeah, that shock is so good.
And now they know where the operator is. You see the ping on the minimap. Do you dare challenge? Oh, it's a
Ooh.
map. Oxy.
No way!
Icy getting to Spike now planted. EG in a comfortable position. That
The
damage
Icy
hurt.
sub?
Trading
What the?
right back, though, to
What is
AT
this?
from it.
Yo, what? No, Zeppa!
What can Oxy
No,
do?
stop,
He's
please!
gonna have to reach
Oh
it.
god.
Oxy has an op. Can he find success with this weapon? Position given away.
Standing.
All
Dart
3v1.
versus him. Oxy in a 1v3. No shot. EG gets a series point.
So much to dissect from EG in this
Yes, sir! Yeah, baby!
regulation. As Superman is breaking the Killjoy turret top mid, Icy takes the time.
What's
to
up?
Smoke, but this transfer,
What's up, Dubious?
ridiculous.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
You match that with the pace that was put in B main.
I'm actually gonna be like hibernating for 3 weeks if they win, man.
They want it bad.
That spray transfer was insane. It wasn't like the cleanest thing, but we got both.
Years
We got him.
of playoff failures looming over Cloud9 right now.
Oh, I'm lightheaded, bro.
Bearing the weight of potentially falling short again.
How many times can this happen to a roster?
They have to find a way to shake that off. An operator for Ye. An opportunity to rewrite things for Cloud9. An opportunity
This
to
a hit?
get skeletons out of that closet. Oxy pacey towards A, as is the rest of Cloud9. There's no fake. There's no late lurk. Just fight. And Nature's the first to fall. Everyone lit up. But no punish on the other side of it. Yay. Playing the tightest of angles and Nets there to snap. Can convert
there.
on this. He finds this one, but it's not going to be enough. Now, Ye, next up to the plate. He's finding his one, but can't connect on anything else. Supo, 1v3. Cloud9 looking to push this into double OT, and they will succeed. They're not done yet.
Damn it. All right, it's fine. Fine.
A hit from Cloud9.
15, 17. Raven, shut the fuck up.
A little bit different.
I will shoot the fuck up in this bitch. Shut up.
After those entries that they got on the actual site, off of the space that they gathered, fighting together was what was so successful for Cloud9 in this round.
Shit, I'm moving.
Now a timeout to build a little bit.
Don't remind me of that BBL series. That series was actually insane. That was I think that was map 2.
Cloud9 trying to avoid.
Or was it map 1? Map 1 would have been manageable. Map 2 is like actually ridiculous.
Looking to avoid having to take a 2-month break. But hope dies last.
How's their name BBL? Pretty sure it stands for something in Turkish.
When he gets these entries, when he puts them in a spot to take the lead, the rest of the members need to be the ones that close out the round for him. He can only do so much. It's in times like these where stars are born.
Yeah, because it stands for Big Boss Leif, which was
towards the end of stage 1. He has yet to take that rookie,
which is a Turkish streamer, or a couple of Turkish streamers. Like team name.
Looking to deal another death blow to Cloud9.
Let me go to bed. True. And to spend time with your mom, of course. Spend time with family. Hopefully you have a good time. Batty, you're hoping for map 3? Map 3 would be fun. But I want to go to bed. Alright, I'm going to go to bed regardless after this map. But like...
I'm not going to pull that turret. Doesn't have to.
I'm going to be taking NyQuil and heading to bed after this map, regardless. And if I wake up that they lose, whatever. If I wake up and they win, hey.
That was happening. We failed to mention Oxy has the glass cannon up again. And it's A, where EGR.
Contacting in as well. He
God.
finds a way to put Cloud9 in an advantage.
Whoa.
They've been here before, though. And EG have been rascally. They've been ratty. They found a way back into the round. Can they do it again?
Even if we beat Cloud9, we're not making it to Masters. I'm just gonna hit us with the cold water. I'm just gonna hit us with the cold water, my dude.
El Diablo, who's going
right
now.
EG would have to beat one of Sentinels, MIBR, or G2, and I can't justify any of those. I physically can't justify. Maybe Sentinels. Maybe Sentinels. I have no faith, bro. We're starting lowers.
Still playing back there.
There's no way.
There it is. Manages to stay alive just long enough to get the spike down.
What, do they win the whole thing? True, could be funny.
But it's a 3v5.
What the fuck?
This would be a disaster if
Mitch?
we're not able to pull this through.
Is Mitch throwing? What the fuck? Is Mitch throwing? Hello? Hello?
They're gonna need more than that.
I see!
Vic on the tap, Super creeping closer, and he snaps onto him. It's gonna have to be Icy. Spike has been taken for a little while here. Can the
Oh.
Rosie deliver again?
Ultimate is ready.
Vic's gonna stick it. Stops at half. On the swing!
I see what the f is this, dude? What is this?
Switching sides.
Dude, what the fuck was Mitch doing? What? Excuse, pardon my language.
Unbelievable series
Are you
from
kidding me?
Icy and EA.
What?
One
The
enemy.
He
transfer,
jumps. He running jumps through a harbor wall.
the mid lurk and the head-to-head. The pop-off moments that EG need. A 3v4 round win.
And again, the thoughts of Cloud9 get real loud right now. Can EG put them away?
No way, dude.
They haven't really been in an advantageous position. I mean, you go all the way back to the pistol on Fracture, and it was an ace from Ye. They've been on their back foot the entire time.
Uphill battle after uphill battle.
Oh my.
B default.
They're so afraid. They're so afraid.
So suspenseful.
Oh,
It's a
Cloud9
long
are so
success
afraid.
They had in the previous OT. Mitch is alone here to sell the fake.
Do they bite? Harbor wall up.
Another gap in
Oh.
map.
Oh, come on, man.
Getting over, and now the alarm
Come on, man. There's a gap in that Viper wall. They've died to that gap every time they've thrown it. Oh, God. It's over.
Glass Zipper seems to be fit for a villain. Evil geniuses advance.
Ah! 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 Bang! 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 Let's go.
A ridiculous playoff form we've seen today from EG. We didn't know what to expect. We certainly didn't expect for Icy and Ye to pop off like they did today.
The entire series.
Ah! Ah! Yes!
But you have
Let's
to
go!
the Cloud9 playoff curse, Doug. That Viper wall was missed off the rip from round 1. And it's only
Ah, there we go.
Small mistakes like that are the difference maker. Of
Not again.
what takes
Not
you
again.
all
I'm
the
telling you, not
turn
again,
things
man.
alive.
EG can't keep getting away with
At a
this.
level like this in playoffs.
We've done this every year. We start off bad. Check. We barely make it into the playoffs. Check.
Masterful.
We go all the way. Check. We become champions. Check. Ah! Sounds like I did just a Skip Bayless skit like there. Holy moly.
And they picked it apart. They picked it to shreds.
All right.
Came into the game with was just unmatched. The fact that he was able to outplay almost every record he saw go his way. When other Jets would just dash out, get out of dodge, play take with the operator, but understanding what the team required of him. That's the wall
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man.
No. There's a difference between like EG fan Briggy and like Coach Briggy, because Coach Briggy is very realistic. EG Briggy is not. You know EG Briggy. He is the baseless. I do not care. EG are going all the way every single day. Not a team better. The jersey, the chair, you guys know. The second I put on this jersey, I became a different man. Let me put this off because I'm actually gonna overheat and die.
That they've stepped it up a level here today.
They did so with a 2-0 win over a team that people were talking about as one of America's best, right? They looked really confident. They looked really comfortable. We thought they were finally going to be able to get over
I'm meeting
that
it out.
of
True.
not being able to convert
Is that an
playoffs, and
EG
then
Secret Lab chair?
unfortunately,
Sure the is.
they hit
Yup.
the exact same spot. And
Yup,
they
yup,
stumbled
yup.
The exact same way. We bid adieu to Cloud9 as they once again fall short in playoffs. Another spectacular stage 1 run that they're just not able to convert around, and you imagine that's going to be a lot of the topic of conversation.
Yeah,
for
I'm
the next 2 months.
I'm a mega EG fan, I was an EG fan since like 2022. That was back when it was like Busio, Jogamo, Calm,
Yeah, something they haven't really used
Apotheon,
for a while
and I
now.
think we also had
Goodbye to
Reformed.
Geniuses, or excuse me, to
Those
Cloud9,
are
and now
those are
we're
my
gonna celebrate with Evo
those are
Geniuses.
my
We're gonna shut
guys.
it down to Liz at the stage for the Verizon post-match interview with Derek.
You saw a secret lab chair strapped to the back of a pickup,
So much, gentlemen.
dude.
And it
Yes,
wouldn't be right
yes,
without
dude. Yes.
Aaron ferrying C9 to their end.
Missed the
Derek
championship
Luigi,
lineup?
you
Yeah,
just
don't we
give it
all?
up for Derek, because you just told me, I was like, what?
Bless all their careers. I hope the best. Calm the goat, but like, EG is just the org. I'm just saying.
Knows 100 TMIBR. We got knifed by an assistant coach.
Happens.
Yeah, pretty unlucky, but I'm not gonna let this playoffs slip by. So
I remember you like someone saying that to me because I mentioned to Mojo and them all the time that I'm a mega EG fan,
We're going to a map.
and that like you guys had talked to not only Potter but like their CEO, and I told them that I would kill one of you for that opportunity.
pretty stressful. Like when it went to OT, I was like, damn, we kind of threw that.
Yeah, if EDG lose this year like disappointingly, like they don't even make Masters, they might actually drop a player or two.
I mean, ICC.
Unironically.
Like, it's incredible. There's a new energy with EG.
Actually, now I gotta check. Is EG or is EDG still together?
Making playoffs.
Did they make it? Please tell me they made it.
Win and just, I mean, all my boys were shooting. We got Jake back on.
We won't know until May 2nd. What is that timing? What? Oh, they have to have the actual place. Just kidding. I know what that timing is. They already dropped Simon? What? Wait, what? Wait, what?
The transition was kind of easy because we put him on Jet on Pearl with Icy on Yoru. And we're,
What?
You know, it kind of makes sense to kind of put him on Jet on Icebox too. He's nice on the box and he's just nice on the Jet in general. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a fantastic player. They were saying this is like the best form we've seen of Ye in years.
100%.
I'm gonna posit something to you. Do you think people underestimate EG?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jenny 7.
What do you want to say to them?
Huh.
Underestimating. We're here for we're gonna make it run. We're gonna make it run.
Yes! Give it up for Derek one more time, everyone. And we have map point with Potter and Nature.
Gotcha. So Juntai joins from the Academy roster. Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. Hello, welcome to Match Point. I'm here with Potter and Nature.
Whoa, wait.
Because this, I put this Nature, not intentionally, okay, but you do end up dying first in this round here.
I didn't, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good because I'll play it out anyway. You're getting ran down by 3 players. There's not much you can do. You're trying to time in the drone here. You're getting ran down, but in this moment.
Oh, they did it to like.
But that's all good. Your team makes a bit of a reaction.
They did it for the double duelist meta. I see.
Go into B.
I think I probably did call it.
No, I don't let links in here. Believe it or not, a lot of bots use links, so I just said I put the kibosh to that.
What I like though about it is that you guys don't just go.
It was really cool. Yeah, absolutely.
You start taking space into like CT, into their spawn a little bit.
Wow, Simon was like, "I'm not playing with you anymore." What the, bro? What?
You guys are super tempered.
That's the last thing
Like really focusing on your fundamentals.
I would
Like,
expect.
score here, this moment, you're sending it in with a showstopper into the site, but you take CT control as well. What was this com off? Was it because Ye has the cam like down into the south side and you got a tag onto the 3, or was it because you guys are just 3 of them pushing you? Or?
I think.
Wow.
Actually, Ye made this call. He said I'm gonna push spawn on this, and I think it was just based off like the triple. We know they pushed triple A, and he just had the feeling. I mean, we saw him all game, right? He had feelings all game, but he's acing them.
Yeah,
But once he
XLG
did
and
that,
Wolves are
everybody
qualified.
kinda
Yes.
Followed through with it. He didn't have to say like come with.
I
me.
think.
He said he was gonna do this, and everyone went with.
Yeah,
it.
Zila and Wolves.
You guys
Yep.
played this in a moment as well because like I mean look at Cloud9, they're just wandering around here.
And so if you got your way, EDG are being the 3rd team because we're not allowing Billy within like.
You have an open site because of this call, this mid-round call that's being made. And this one right here, like I feel like EG 4 weeks ago wouldn't be making plays like this where you're helping out your teammates. Like this is a crazy evolution of your team here. Like Superman is getting hard pressured, and then the help comes in from the side when the doors open up. Like what's going on with the comms here?
This was at the end of the round. A main Derek actually called to get ready to open this door off of Fought, is what he said basically.
Oh, that's so nice.
So
Superman didn't even call that?
Running at him, Ye open door and then they just double Fought. These are the types of things I mean we call it pong to the ping.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
Thought's gonna get baited something here, but we're killing everybody off of him.
That's nice. What are we saying, Cody?
He just called ping pong because I know ping pong call. That was like a call we would say in like the matches when I used to play for a team. We're like ping pong. It's like you take contact, I swing, you unswing, you reswing after I unswing. It's just ping pong.
100%.
No, it's looking nice.
It's a funny call. I love it.
Really nice. I was super excited to show that round. I didn't get the opportunity when the game was going on, but I'm glad we got to see it here as well. Now you guys can take your places as well, take your seats as well for the rest of it.
All right, I am going to call it here. I'm going to take some NyQuil, brush my teeth, and then go to bed. And we'll see what happens. So yeah, thank you for watching. Good luck on your skill development, those who got the VOD reviews, and for those who really want to join them and be good as well. Keep putting in the hard work. We love seeing it. Congrats, 100 Thieves, EG. We'll see you guys next set. Catch you later. Bye-bye.